everybody, this is Helena from BG News. We're at Essen Spiel 2014 at the booth of Cranio Creations along with Giuliano, who's going to show us another new game, Soqquadro.
Hello again, hello everybody. This new game is Soqquadro. It's a party game where you can use not only the table where you playing, but your entire house.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's quite an original idea. Basically the game is a race, so we have this score path and we have to reach the end of our of the score path. How can we make the steps? All the players all together draw cards from a deck of their choice, and what they have to do is to find an object that fits with the requirements of the cards.
Okay.
So for example, if I draw this P, I have to look in my house to an object that starts with a P. So I just run away, and maybe I found a pen.
Okay.
So I come back to the table, I place the pen on my card, and then I move my pawn of one step, and then I draw another card.
So everyone's going to be just running around crazy, right?
Yeah, nobody sits in this game.
Okay, but I think you can cheat quite easily here.
Yes, in fact, at the end of the game, all other players have to judge your matching, and they have to see if your matching are correct. For example, there are two decks, three different decks, because the green deck has a card of 1 point, the yellow has cards of 2 points, and the red one has cards of 3 points of value. The green one always require you only one features.
Okay.
The yellow and the red one requires you 2 features, and you have to fit them both.
Okay.
So for example, you talk about cheating. I draw a card that requires a red and a warm object.
Okay.
Maybe I round at
you run around.
Around.
And what do you find and give us?
I come back with a tomato, and I make my 2 steps. At the end of the game you can say, yeah, tomato, this is red, but it's definitely not warm.
Unless you make it into a sauce.
Yeah, I can cook it, or I can just grab it, and maybe now that this is warm. So the game is quite easy, so we continue drawing cards and find objects that match with the card.
Okay, does that have to take place in a specific time?
No, we use this hourglass only 3 times in the game. When a player crosses for the first time one of these 3 lines, everybody stops for a moment, come back to the table, and a challenge begins.
Alright.
So, in this time, all players have to find a particular object matching with one card. So in this time, the first player who finds that object gets that point. And this happened 3 times with 3 different cards.
Okay, and then they all take the point if they find it?
No, only the first player.
Alright, yeah. Okay. Wow, this is just lots of running around, and I can imagine people just crushing one on the other.
Yeah, it definitely can happen, but the educational part of the game is that at the end of the game you can force the children to make order in the mess.
Exactly. So thank you very much for presenting us Soqquadro.
Thank you, Elena. It's been a pleasure.
For us too.